record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, vintage friends on my face, looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartier.
Good morning, everybody. Load Jockey here again, standing beside JB Hunt truck, leased to JB Hunt, guys. This video was kind of requested by somebody. I know my friend Wildbeard said, hey, maybe people would like to even see it. So this video, some of you are not going to agree with what I do, but hey, it's your opinion. Leave it in the comment section when you tap the like button. Then leave it in the comment section. But anyway, we're going to go over me choosing the load this morning. I have already chosen it, but I'm going to show you my thought process. Everybody's is different, so there's no one way. This is just the way I do it. And Caravan D, maybe you do it this way, maybe you do something else, but I'm going to show you my thought process on choosing a load off the JB Hunt load board. Let's do it. Okay, hi guys. I'm going to show y'all how, or I can't show you how I pick a load, but I'm going to show you what steps I go through to pick a load since I don't have a load. I have a load that I'm currently on, which delivers in Indianapolis, but I don't have a load that picks up in Indianapolis. Okay, so if you can look at the screen here, you will see that I have a load picking up in Ellenwood, Georgia, and I have a load delivering in Indianapolis. Okay, if you'll notice, the time frame is open on picking up the load on June 10th, anywhere between 12:01 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so I got to 12 noon to pick up this load. Now, delivering a load, I can deliver it on the 10th anytime. Okay, I'm sorry, on the 11th anytime between midnight and 11 a.m. So I got to be there tomorrow before 11 a.m. Cool. Problem is, after I deliver, what am I picking up? So the first thing you do is look at the zip code to where, look at the zip code to where you are going. Now the zip code is 46231. Okay, now I want to find a load, and I go to find a load, and I go to 46231. It pulls up. That's Indianapolis, Indiana. Or you could just type in Indianapolis in that block, but I find that using the zip code is better. Now I'm looking for a load. If you notice right here at the top, is Deadhead, origin 100 miles. Okay, appointment today. We're not looking for today, so you touch the little calendar and it should pull up the calendar. We're looking for a load that picks up tomorrow, and we're going to apply, and we're going to go to find loads and see what we got available. Okay, Fort Wayne and Stewart's Draft, I know what that is. Fort Wayne to Zanesville, I know what that is. Now, by experience, I don't want the one going to Zanesville because I know what that is. And if you see this one, you see it picks up at 11, on the 11th between 7 a.m. and midnight, but it delivers, okay? It's got a 10 p.m. delivery. Okay, it's kind of easy, all right? It's kind of easy, but I don't want it because I know where it's going from experience. But if you just look at the details for that load that I say I don't want, you look at the screen here, it shows you the rates. For this one is $5.89 plus $52 fuel surcharge, and the per rate mile is $3.10 a mile. Okay, and that's for the whole load. Okay, so you only get paid the line haul, which is the $5.89. So if you take $5.89 times 65%, that'll give you what that is. Now there is also something that once you've been running these loads for a while, you can add a difficulty level. Okay, and when I say difficulty level, I mean mentally how easy is it to get in and out of this place. Now this particular place, I know that if I go here, the difficulty level is somewhat high, going between 1 and 10. It's a 7. Okay, because it's a place that is very slow. They require lumpers. You got to have a com data or a check to pay the lumper, and it's a pain in the butt. I ain't gonna lie. So I don't want to go there. Stewart's Draft, I know what that is. That's a good place. Difficulty level 1, meaning easy to get in, easy to get out. It's a drop and hook. They got trailers, That one looks more appeasing to me. However, I guarantee you when I open this load up, this is a heavy load because from experience of knowing this place, I know what they carry, and this load is probably 40,000 plus. Let's take a look at the details. Now when you open it up, you see you pick up, oh, they say pick up on the 12th. That's no good. Did I miss something here? Let's go back. It says 11th on this one, but I don't know. That's a red flag too. So red flag already. It's saying pick up on the 12th. I'm trying to pick up on the 10th. So guess what? That one is pretty much eliminated also. Plus that thing weighs 41,000 pounds. Why does it have to be like that? See, that's just the stuff you got to do. You can't go blindly requesting loads because you got to get to the fine details of it. You see the rate, you get excited, you press the button. Now you're losing money because this load ain't ready to the 12th. So guess what? We go back to the drawing board, guys. Go back and refine your search. Let's look at loads that I would be willing to deadhead 150 miles to. Okay? That's the next step. And we'll search that thing again. And this is how you do it. Find the load. See if anything else populates. Sorry for the delay. I'll try to do that. Romeoville to Friendly, Minnesota. Now, Minnesota, do you want to go up there right now? Think about it. Millcook, Illinois to Galesburg. I know what that is in Galesburg. Easy. West Chicago to Indy. Romeoville to Fort Wayne. I already know what that is. And it's okay for the distance. But Fort Wayne. Oh, Romeoville. Okay, you're gonna be in Indianapolis. You got to drive to Romeoville. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Joliet to Lockburn. Not bad. Romeo. Right now I'm looking at what's paying the most because they're going basically to the same area. I know what Henry, Tennessee is too. A little tricky. We're looking for the one that's going to spark my interest. But you see how more selections came up just because. There it is. There's my baby. Okay, here it is. You see this one that says Elwood, Illinois to Stewart's Draft. Yeah, it says pick up on June 11th from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Yeah, it says that. It also says deliver on the 14th. And you say, that's a lot of days. Yeah, it is. That load might be on the 11th ready. It might not. But on the other end, I know you can deliver it early. So you can technically pick that thing up at 11. On the 11th at 4 p.m. You know, drive a few hours on it. Then it'll be the 12th and knock it out on the 12th. You ain't got to wait till the 14th. But they got it out there advertised like this. So a lot of people are going to skip on that one. So you got more. There's my baby right there too. This one's a little bit better. The pay is less. So if you look at this one that says Elwood, Illinois to Madison, Alabama, right? I know what that is. I'm not going to tell who the customer is, but I know exactly who it is. Caravan D knows what that is too. But if you go from here, it's got that same pickup time on the 11th, at 4 to 11. It's going to Madison, Alabama. I know where that is. And they're pretty easy to deliver. But look at the miles, 528. Now let's go to Elwood again, to the one going to Virginia. 669. You know what? I know that if I go to the Stewart's Draft, you may or may not get locked up and have to deal with the Northeast, okay? But look at the difference in the money. It's a $500 difference in the money. Are you willing to deal with the BS for extra $500? You don't know. And look at that delivery date. Let's say for some reason I get it wrong and they do lock me down so I can't deliver until the 14th. Even though it's more money, it's less money now because now you're messing with your days. And to be honest, guys, this Elwood to Madison, Alabama looks more appealing to me for the simple reason that once I get to Madison, Alabama, I know there are more favorable loads for me to pick up that are more attractive than going to Stewart's Draft, Virginia. Now you get into they want you to go to Baltimore, Pennsylvania, they don't pay crap. So it might look like a lot of money on the surface, but you got to look at the future load. All right, so let's say I go with Madison, Alabama, delivery on the 13th. Now me, I'm going to start looking at the 12th and the 13th because I know that they'll take this stuff early. So let's look at the Madison, Alabama on the 13th. So let's go back and redo the whole load again. So we'll go back to the beginning, refine a search. Now you're looking ahead. So you're taking an extra step to look a step forward. Okay. So we're going to put in Madison, Alabama. This time I'm going to type in the city. My keyboard is all over the place. Let's do this. Madison, Alabama. Now you got a bunch of Madisons, right? So when you get there like that, you just type in the state AL for Alabama, pull it up. And we're going to find loads, but we got to refine the date. So it's going to pull up everything Alabama. So let's go to the date. I believe we say the 13th. So we're going to say 12 and 13th, right? If you click both together to show you everything from the 12th and the 13th around Madison, Alabama. And right now I got it at 150 miles. And here we go. Birmingham to Mount Pleasant. Fayetteville, Tennessee to Dallas. Banger. I know what that is. It's lightweight, but the date, look at that date. You might be trying to find something that delivers on the pay period. But when the money talks, who cares? Here's another one. Going to Texas. Banger. I know what that is. Here's another one. Super banger. Super banger. We know what that is. Caravan D, you know. So now you get to the point to where you go to Florida. You're good. You're better than me. But you see how you go to Madison, Alabama. You got all of these choices within 150 miles. But let's go back. Let's say you went to Stewart's Draft because that's which way you went. And you got to look at both sides of the table just to make sure I'm telling you the right thing. Stewart's Draft. Stewart's Draft, Virginia. We're going to look at those same dates. Okay. Sorry, my phone is slow, but I'll try to edit that shit. Look at the same dates. I think I was looking at, well, we'll pull it up first. Because I could be wrong, okay? I'm not saying I'm perfect, but what I'm saying is you got to look. Okay, we're going to look at 12 and 13. That's the dates we said. Let's look at the area. Okay, you got to go to Jersey. No, thank you. Go to Ohio, good, but they don't pay. Got to go to Pennsylvania to pick up, they don't pay. They don't pay. They don't pay. They don't pay. The pay sucks. You see what I'm saying? So you might win in one, but lose in the other one. I would rather have a nice pay on one and a nice pay on the next one than to have a winner and a loser like that. That sucks. Because I can guarantee you, once you go to that Northeast corridor, those loads are, it's the market. You know, there's a lot of freight in the Northeast, and they just don't want to pay. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at them. But that's how I used to pick a load. So I'm going to go back, guys. Let's go back to the beginning. Erase this one. Now I'm going to put in, Indianapolis. We're going to put Indianapolis back in this thing. Indianapolis. There it is. And we're going to find loads again for tomorrow. Find loads for tomorrow within 150 miles. And we decided that, we didn't decide, I just went through everything with you, and I decided that for me personally, that this Madison, Alabama is the one for your boy. Okay? That's the one for me, because there's more opportunity on the back end of that one versus the other one. So, hopefully I recorded this thing right. And I did. So, I'm going to put the proof in the pudding. I'm going to press the request load. But first thing you do, guys, before you request a load, listen to me. You're going to look at the details, okay? You're going to see all the details. You got the math right there. You want to screenshot that. Just screenshot screenshotting my whole screen. The reason you want to screenshot it so you don't forget this information. So when it's time for them to pay you for the load, you got this rate right here set up, all right? And you know what's going on. So now I'm going to press the button to request that load. Confirm request, and you can see the request was sent. I don't like that going to the fleet manager crap because I feel like I just did all of that. I know what I want, and that's what I want. But anyway, I hope this helps somebody out. And that's the process that I use for choosing a load from the JB Hunt load board.